Wait a minute, y'all.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and
Your boy done switched up on you.
comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like,
A
and
lying to
share,
me.
and comment.
And I know you lying.
Comment, like, and share, and
Period.
Something? Wait a minute, y'all. You guys look. If this is your very first time to this channel, run and subscribe for me. And after you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. It's beside the word subscribe so that you'll be notified each and every time that we upload a video. And then welcome to this great family. Now that you're part of it, there's some things that we do. And we do everything to help us grow. Those things are comment, like the share, and go for the team. Comment, like the share, and go for the team. Comment, like, and share, and don't forget to comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Don't forget to don't forget to comment, like, and share. Okay, guys, check this out. We're gonna pray. We're gonna answer the goodness. Here we go. Amen. How y'all doing today? Over to the side. Just being came to see you today. Yes, he did. He said, baby, Lil Ben, Big Ben, all them been running around there showing doing they footsies and things. Something say, where I'm at? Well, here you go. I'm just laying y'all. Just Ben has the Diet Grape Kool-Aid him today. Let's see if he's nice refreshing. He is. Also, over to the side, I got my lips hot sauce. If you like your bottle, look way up in the top of the description box in blue. Hit that link and right there you can get your lips hot sauce. And your lips merge. Okay, you got today for the food. Baby, we got Dagwoods. Dagwoods pizza is what we got. My favorite onion rings because they're the favorite in... Y'all, these are my favorite onion rings because they're the best I ever had in my mouth. Ever! They homemade. They are so good. We got some ketchup back here for them. And we got some jalapenos back here for our pizza. And over here, y'all, we got some big old slice of the Hawaiian pizza with the ham and the what these things is? Pineapples. And over here, we have got what they call, it's called the works, the deluxe. It's got everything like the Supreme pizza. Okay? That's what we got. I got some crushed red peppers over here, and I have got some cheese, Parmesan cheese. Let me sprinkle some of this here around here on y'all. I want some of it today. And we got some crushed red peppers as well. Over here. We'll put some of them. Yes, come through crushed red. And we got, our jalapenos, the other ones up here to the side. Got some pepperoncinis right there. Let's get to eating. Let's get eating. Y'all, I love these onion rings. Y'all, they're just the best in the world. They just really are. Y'all, I just love Dagwood onion rings. They're just so good. Y'all, some ketchup on some. I know some of y'all like ketchup on your onion ring. Y'all, if you like an onion ring, you would love Dagwoods. They're homemade. They're just so good. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We're going to go with the works first. Or the deluxe. That's what it look like right there. Let's get it. Y'all ready? Let me say how much I do for thumbnail like this. Let's get it. Y'all. I can't be too much worried about the presentation today, y'all. Because I gotta keep picking these slices up. You know? So, sorry for that back in advance. Yes, sir. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. So my bad on that. Mm-hmm. But don't worry about it. That's fine. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Y'all. Right now for me, my ham just got unthawed. I know you're gonna get this video after Easter. But I hope your Easter went very well. I really do. Resurrection Sunday is probably one of the most important holidays that we have in a year, you know. Outside of the actual day, you know, that Jesus was born on Christmas. It really is. I'm gonna put my ham in the oven. By now, you've already seen my Easter dinner mukbang. Because we'll be out of town this weekend for production's birthday. I told y'all that. Let me get this other one, y'all. So therefore, I got to get ahead. I'm gonna eat this one from this side for thumbnail purposes. Okay. So here we go. Yep. So I just want to tell y'all that because y'all think I'm just sitting right here looking crazy in the video. I was trying to give us a good thumbnail. Anyway, by this time y'all already saw our Easter dinner. Right now, I'm just about to put the ham in the oven. And I just got unthawed. But y'all, if everything goes according to plan, we should have greens. Let me tell y'all about them. Which we're gonna try to salvage as many as we can for the video. But I had smoked pigtails for the green. And started boiling them down, honey. And production, I went to the stove. And just not thinking about we had some on the stove, honey. Y'all done burnt, oh Lord. We done burnt the pigtails up. Now, these are the ones on the bottom for sure. But we came back just in time when it just started to scorch. That way, you know, the ones on top, because there's no water in it, won't taste like that scorch because there's nothing running around it, you know what I mean? So anyway, if everything else goes according to plan, we should have greens, cornbread. I'm gonna do hot water cornbread. Let's have greens and cornbread. When the greens have pigtails in them. Yep, I'm baking a ham, potato salad. We're gonna have peas. Probably a little okra in them. And what else, baby? Is that it? Macaroni and cheese. The macaroni and cheese, what I mean. So that's what we're gonna have for Easter dinner. Macaroni and cheese, potato salad, greens and pigtails in them, hot water cornbread, peas with an okra in them, and I'm baking a ham. Yep. That's what we have. So by this time you can already seen it. If you ain't seen it, shame on you, you done missed the bitch, y'all. You done missed the bitch, honey. Go back and look at it. If I got the order right, you'll get this video here Monday. So, go back and watch that Easter dinner, bitch, y'all. Well, I don't know. I hope your Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, and your Easter dinner was amazing. I really do. I hope and pray that everyone made sure that they took the time out to make sure the children knew what Easter Sunday, when they hunt the eggs and everything, make sure that they knew what Resurrection Sunday is really about. You know, oftentimes we don't include kids on, you know, what stuff is really about. Over the years, of course, it worked with us. Because I'm not going to sit here and say that my parents sit me down and made sure that I knew what Easter Sunday was about, just along with being in church all the time. Growing up apostolic, you just kind of catch on, for sure. But, this day and time, the era of the internet, you can't rely on that, honey. You gotta set these children down and get their attention off of the electronics and make sure they know. You do. Of course, now, like we talked about many times before, children's minds are far more advanced than ours were at their age, and that could be good or bad. You hear me? Y'all, this is good. I love Dagwoods. I really do. I love this place. Ooh, this is so good. The onion rings, I could eat them all day long. I could eat them all day. I really could. I could eat them all day. I really could. I want some of this piece here now, y'all. I'm gonna put this in here back. I want some of this in here. Ooh. I just dropped the sausage in the floor. I know Gucci on the loop. It's so big. All them onions in them. What I love about that deluxe, they put green and black olives on it. I love that. I really do. You know, instead of just a black, or some places put green, but that I know of, Dagwoods is the first place I ever know that combine them unless you ask for it, you know. But they automatically put the green and the black on there. I love that part. I do. So now that Resurrection Sunday is over for you, I truly hope that you were able, whether you went to church or not, I truly hope that you were able to express to God how thankful you were. That he went up on Calvary for us. And laid there for 3 days, even though he didn't have to. Y'all, when you think about the goodness of Jesus and what he's done for us, I don't know how you couldn't get happy in your soul. I just don't. I don't know how you couldn't get happy in your soul. So, I hope that you were able to help all of us Christian people and done your part to make sure the Lord know how thankful we are for him. You know, came and laid down his life. You know, for us, you know, to bridge the gap between us and his Father, so that we may have a way. Oh, look at y'all, my stuff falling off him. There's so much on him. So that we would have a way to go home and live in glory. Mm-hmm. Ain't that something? He was going to be there anyway. He didn't have to come here and do that for us. He was going to be there anyway. But he loved us so much. Jesus loved us so much. Y'all, ain't that just a beautiful thing? For one to come here and see how hard it was, you know, to be in the flesh. To know about the body's desires and hungers and pain, remorse, guilt, you know, or just all of those emotions. To come here in the flesh, to feel them, and to have first-hand knowledge of what we as human beings, what we go through. Oh, what a mighty God we serve. That is an amazing thing, y'all. That's an amazing thing. Think about people today. How many people today do you think would have the compassion and the love for people that you don't even know, or that you ain't never met, never will meet, in person to person, that's already done made it? Go reach back just because, not because they got to now, not because of the fact that it's even gonna help them. You know, a lot of people will reach back and do a whole lot of things for people, as long as it's gonna benefit them in some kind of way. But how many people do you know yourself in your life that you live in will put themselves out there like that? And I want nothing in return but to just love, believe, have faith, and try to live the best life you can, so that what he done wasn't in vain. But still give you a choice. That is the, y'all. We were in Bible study, production now, a couple weeks back, and there was a young man in there that asked the question of, this is a serious question too. He asked the question of, well, if God loved us so much and wanted us all to be with him and everything, why didn't he just make us all have to do right? Or, you know, make us all sin less? And I guess if you really think about it, you would say, well, yeah, that would have been easier. But then we would have all been robots. What glory comes from, you know, forging a bunch of robots that, I guess I say, that's not love. To do right and follow and do. It's kind of like your kids. Put it this way. Because we are his children. You raise them up. You rear them. You teach them things. You give them morals. You know, you try to teach them what's right. Try to teach them to be hardworking. Try to teach them to be responsible and everything. Think about what a rewarding feeling it is when they do get grown and graduate from high school and, you know, go on to college, whether they do or don't, or get out of high school and get a job and work on a job and get promoted and da-da-da-da-da. Think about how much of a grand feeling it is as a parent to know that out of love, out of respect, out of just sheer your hard work, the hard work comes out of love. So just know that how much your love and care made them a productive citizen of society. God didn't want to force us to do right. There's no glory in that because he was all powerful. So that was the easy route for him. That was the easy route. Just saying, boom. Everybody gonna live out all through time. And everybody gonna do right. That was the easy route there, y'all. But giving us free will. Giving us free will. To have faith, to love, to cherish. To, go through things and, to make our lives right. To be able to earn our way to be there and go home with glory with him. That's where the glory comes from. That's where, hallelujah, God. And that's what God gets the glory from right there. It's us believing, us trusting, us having faith to do what's right, what his word says. God knew he put us in. Look, he said you're going to be born in sin and you're going to die in sin. It's all that in between that gets you that closer. One step closer. I don't think there's any one thing on this earth that God didn't plan on being here. Because we also know he created us. He knew everything was going to be here. I don't think it was anything that he put. No, I know that there's not anything he put on this earth that we could not overcome through loving him, through praying to him, through asking for his guidance. As they say, get on your face and seeking him. He knew that if you allow him to come into your heart and stand on the word of the Lord long enough, there's nothing here that you can't overcome. It's not. It's really not. It's really not. That's why he said, don't judge. Therefore, you shall not be judged. That's why he said it. Because just because of the fact that you ain't got to jump through the same hurdles I got to jump through, don't mean you ain't got to jump some. And according to God, the hurdle is the hurdle. It doesn't matter the substance of it. All sins are alike. So, a liar is in just bad trouble as the Jezebel or anything else. They all the same. They all weigh the same to him. Anyway, like I said, y'all, I hope that your Easter Sunday went well. I really do. It was some busy pastors this Sunday. Because Easter Sunday is one of the holidays where people get greedy over the pastor. For real. And what the pastor comes sit on their tables and things and stuff. And I have his Easter meal. If they didn't all have communion, not communion, but if they all didn't have, dinner and stuff at church and everything. Pastor's gonna be busy. Was busy yesterday. All in all, if you didn't devote the right amount of time, the right amount of effort, the right amount of love, care, and gave God his just praise and thankfulness upon yesterday, it ain't too late. Make sure you do that today. Because yesterday was Resurrection Sunday. It's the day that he rose up on that third day morning. And he got it with all power in his hand. Yes, sir. Going back to his Father in glory. Who is soon to come again. That was that was a verse in the song, wasn't it? Ain't that a verse in the song? And he rose up That third day morning, he got up with all power in his hand. He's going back to his Father in glory, and he's soon to come again. Everybody sing out, oh, the blood. That's an old song there, baby. That's an old one there, baby. Y'all might not know that. Oh, the blood of Jesus. Oh, the blood of Jesus. Yes, sir. That's an old one there, y'all. Oh, the blood. I had to forget about that song. Woo! It's called Oh, the Blood. Yes, indeed it is. Yes, sir. Oh, how appropriate. Oh, the blood. I ain't heard that song in many years. Blows and Scott, I ain't heard that song in 20 years. I may have, but I remember it. It's called Oh, the Blood. The blood of Jesus. Y'all, some of y'all my age or older, y'all know that song. Some of y'all younger probably too, if you really, you know what I'm saying, into Christian music or gospel music, whatever you want to say. But, yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm thinking about it here. I'm finna go. I am finna go because, like I said, I got to get this ham on and get this food cooked for you for yesterday. Hey, glory! So, once again, I hope you guys had a very happy Easter. I hope that you did take the time out to try to explain to the children what Easter Sunday is really about, that it is Resurrection Sunday, and what Resurrection Sunday means. I hope that you did. No matter how early that you started life with children, it's like building blocks. You just build a little more, and you build a lot higher, and you build a lot higher to make sure they understand and know who God is and what He's done for us, okay? Now, I'm finna go. I'm finna get up out of here. I love you guys so much. I truly do. I truly do. And I hope you had a wonderful Easter, okay? Talk about New Legend. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you because you didn't have to be here. You could have chosen to be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be right here with us, and we love you for it. Talk about Sister Legion. Round and round we go, round and round we go. I love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you guys next time, okay? Oh, wait a minute, y'all. You guys look. Always remember that there's always more than one way home. All you have to do is get there. So get there, people. Get there. I love you all. And I'm going to see you guys next time. And if you're not to watch me next time, you have lied to me. And I know you lied. Period. Bye-bye. Woo. Y'all, believe it or not, that big old piece of pizza, that'd be a lot of food. Whew, yes, sir, I do. That'd be a lot of food. And them onion rings was busting. Anyway, y'all, I hope Resurrection Sunday went well for you once again. I really do. And like I said, y'all, if you didn't put your honest best, honest, totality, whatever you want to say, if you didn't put your absolute best into making sure that God knows how much you love Him, how much you appreciate what He's done for you, or for us, however you want to say it, and make sure that He knows how overjoyed and thankful that you are that He did rise up that third day. First of all, that He laid down His life for us, but that He did get up that third day just to make sure that there was a witness somewhere, to make sure that you know that His love, His power, and what He done was real. You know, because without Him getting up on Resurrection Sunday, y'all, it would. I don't think that the world, I know in that time for sure, but there's a reason, and I think Resurrection Sunday, or the resurrection of God, is the reason why the Bible has been able to transcend through time the way it has, because there was witnesses that know and saw what happened to Him, and that He died, and that He rose up and walked again. Hey, let me get out of here, y'all. Hey. Oh, even though He didn't have to, He still went through that and got up, yes sir, to make sure that there could be witnesses that would go and spread the good news from one to another, and look, throughout time, so that we would know and everybody would have an opportunity to be saved. Hey, y'all, I'm gone. Hey, happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter. Bye-bye. Mwah.
wait a minute, y'all.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and
Your
comment.
boy done switched up on you.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like,
A
and
lying to
share,
me.
and comment.
And I know you lying.
Comment, like, and share, and comment.
Period.
Wait a minute, y'all. You guys look, if this is your very first time on this channel, run over there and subscribe for me. After you subscribe, make sure that you hit that notification bell. It's right there beside the word subscribe, so it won't be hard, okay? And make sure you put it on all. Now, after you do that, you become a part of our family, okay? Now, as a family member, there's some things that we do. And we do them every day because they help us grow. Those things are comment, like, share, and go for the team. Comment, like, share, and go for the team. Comment, like, share, and don't forget to comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Don't forget to comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Don't forget to don't forget to comment, like, share. Okay, you gotta check this out. We're gonna go ahead and pray. We're gonna get to the goodness. Here we go. Amen. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? You guys, over here to the side. The beans in the building, y'all. There you go, there you go, there you go. The beans in the building, y'all. There you go, there you go, there you go. Let's see if it's nice and refreshing. Oh. Ooh. You guys see, Lil Ben has Dr. Pepper in him today. I thought he had the sugar-free purple Kool-Aid in him because I just kind of glanced in there and it was kind of dark. But baby, that died Dr. Pepper hit that dope. Anyway, y'all, let go. You got today for the food. Oh, I also got my lips hot sauce. If you like your bottle, look where at the top of the description blue. Hit that link and right there you can get the lips hot sauce. And your lips merch. Okay, you got today for the food. We have got Dagwoods. Y'all, I love Dagwoods. Today, on this side of here, y'all, we got the chicken and cheese with banana peppers, mushrooms, green peppers, onions, and all that. And over here, we got that Philly cheese steak. With the same things in it with extra cheese. We got our favorite onion rings, but they're cooked soft today. They're not cooked hard, crunchy, and dark brown. They just changed the grease, and nothing to do about that. We got pickle spears. We got some jalapenos. Back here, I got some ketchup. And I have got the little chilies, like to make stuff hot. What are these called? I don't forget. Look at these. Let go. Let go. Y'all know onion ring. Y'all know these are the best onion rings in the world. These are the Asian chilies. They're good. And they will heat so food. Right on up. Baby. I still got some crunch to them though. I forgot I had another pickle up here, y'all. I love pickle spears. I normally, I don't know what this brand is, but you mostly find this brand in restaurants. I had that distinct, I don't know what the taste is, but I love them from Dagwoods. That's why I got so many down there. I never know how to find that brand in the store. I should ask, I guess. I could just ask. So y'all, we're gonna do the Philly cheese first. There you go, get your bite. And get you a bite. Come through here, Katie. I got some extra jalapeno back here too. Come through here, Katie. Yep. Good. Hey, y'all. I prefer that chicken cheese, but I've eaten this on the show before, of course. The subs, y'all know I eat Dagwoods because I love that pizza too. But the last time that I ate the chicken and cheese on the show, a lady from here told me she wished I had ate the FELICIA because that's what she loved from there. So I just did have it half a day. This is my baby. This is my baby. It's a mushroom meat, please. Anyway, how y'all been doing today? How y'all been doing? I hope you all doing very, very well. It's a gorgeous day in Atlanta. Gorgeous. The sun is up real high. It's hot though. Let me say that. It's hot. Got to be in the upper 80s, maybe. Now, what's the temperature, baby? It's hot. Wow, he says 82. It's still up here hot. And I ain't getting them watch out on the porch, you hear me? That's it. I know somebody, was it Queen Ronnie? I think it was. Somebody told me that they were getting snow. Like a couple days back. Let me tell y'all something else too. I gotta talk about this. Y'all, I know we all do stuff in life that sometimes, you know, we have to pay the consequences for. And I definitely am not saying this in a manner of trying to say, well, I guess I'm not trying to, like just bash the young man. That's what I'm trying to do. Because, like I tell you, we all go through things in life. I tell y'all, you know, I've been arrested before. Just like most people in life, growing up, especially, when children made that thing be hot. Especially if you went to college, you try things. You experiment with drugs, you know, different stuff. You do. You know, some things stick with you and become lifelong things that you do. Some don't. Some fall by the wayside. And you grow through them or out of them, or you get a job where you have kids and make you a little more responsible and stuff like that. You know, we all do things. But y'all, this young man in Picayune, Mississippi. So, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Most times, when it comes to the law, you can be your own worst enemy. You know what I mean? I have told y'all several times before, I ain't telling on myself. That's the first thing. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, Captain. I'm not telling on myself. Nope. Baby, you get lips caught up. Excuse me. You gonna show how to do your job. No, I ain't telling on myself. That's it. And that's all. Okay. You got to do your job. I'm not answering no excessive questions. If I'm not driving, I don't have to identify myself. Okay. No. Mississippi, just like Georgia, is a, you know, I think they call it, what's they call it? An open carry state. I forgot the exact words to it. That may be it. Where, you know, you can carry a weapon. Concealed carry. It's a concealed carry state. Oh, baby. Y'all drop my pickle. You can carry a concealed weapon in Georgia and Mississippi as long as you can legally buy it. Okay? Now, this young man was a felon. However, he got stopped by the police. I don't forgot what they said they stopped him for. Now, I don't even think he was driving. But he had a controlled substance on him. Actually, a few. And he had a weapon. And I want you to think about this. And I'm not trying to teach anybody how to evade or break the law. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to say don't be stupid. Move, Gucci. If you know you down bad, okay? Most of the time, when it comes to police, they go off of your interactions, okay? Most of the time, it's the way that you react, your nervousness, or how you conduct yourself is the reason why they go further. So they got stopped for a routine traffic stop. And like I said, I don't even think he was driving. And because he panicked, y'all, the man took a pistol, a gun, and put it in a quesadilla from Taco Bell, along with controlled substances. But it was him hurriedly trying to stuff when they got behind him that made them search the vehicle. You know, if the weapon was already put away where it couldn't be seen, and the controlled substance, I'm sure it wasn't just laid out around the vehicle. You got the charges now anyway. Why not just have sit there and let the policeman do his job? Especially if you weren't driving. Just sit there. Do you? But because of your nervousness, because you, for one, you knew you weren't supposed to have a firearm. And for two, you down bad. But the thing about it is that you going to be down bad whether they catch you or not at this point. They done stopped you. You're going to be down bad no matter what you do. I would have been sitting there, baby, cool as a cucumber. If it had been me, I would have been sitting there, baby, cool as a cucumber. Because most of the time, especially, just how the world is, especially if it's a female driver, most of the time, y'all, don't even ask the female driver, do you have any weapons in the car that you know about? We talking about in Pickle, Mississippi. All you had to do was just sit there and be cool. They didn't have any reason to mess with him, no way, because he wasn't driving. No, you run a stop sign or a red light or whatever, you know, unless you just barreling through there like you trying to run from something, 9 to 10, they're not gonna mess with the passenger. They don't have any reason to. If it had been me, baby, I would have had my, good state of the bike. I'd have been tick-tocking my tail off. You hear me? I would have been all in there. You know, I would have been all in that. He could have been watching LIFES. Let all this smacking and turning stuff and food run him. He could have been watching me. You know? Baby, I would have my head down. Every now and again, I would have been looking up, you know, like I'm being attentive. You know, that we are in a traffic stop. But I would have been minding my business. I'd have been over there chilling. Like I'm feeling. Because this is the thing. You already dirty. You riding dirty. Okay? You know that. But he or she, the police don't know that. They don't know that you riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that. So why would you give them an indicator that you have something to hide? And I'm saying this to say, y'all, not to say we want our children or our offspring or our nieces and nephews, brothers, twice. I mean, anybody to be out there breaking the law. You know, some people, I understand situations, y'all. That's why I said I'm not judging what he's doing in life because I don't know what his life is like. He can have 7 children, and because he got the film, can't get no job in Picayune, Mississippi, you know, or whatever. I don't know what his circumstances are that had him distributing a controlled substance, but it's not for me to judge that he is. True enough, it was some pretty hard substances that he had, and you know, as a person, as a part of the community, it's never a good thing that, you know, some things ravage communities. We know that. But I'm just not going to judge why he was, you know, distributing uncontrolled stuff. But that's not what I'm doing. I don't know what the situation is. But the point that I'm trying to make, y'all, is it's just as well as any community. You know, because we just seen what happened in Memphis, Tennessee. Well, it don't have to be a white cop or a prejudiced cop. You don't have to be that. Especially as a black community. Especially if you have a black male that you're raising. You guys, we need to teach our children, people that we love, people that are close to us, how, thank you, Father, how to conduct themselves when they get pulled over by the police. Or when they get questioned by the police. You know what I mean? The basic laws in your state, wherever you stay at, if your child is of age, especially the age where they can understand the law, you know what I mean, to have an identification, they need to know the basic laws of your state. Whether or not they have to identify themselves, whether or not they can be searched, their bill can be searched without their consent. Because in most cases, you have to give a policeman probable cause or your consent for them to search your vehicle. They can't just violate your rights and just come up to you and say, pop the trunk. They can't do that. Well, check the laws in your state. I've never lived in a state to where police could search your car without probable cause. Okay? I've never lived in a state like that. So unless you just happen to get unlucky and, you know, if you are doing such things wrong, and just happen to get pulled over by a K9 unit, even searching your vehicle with a K9 unit, that is an illegal search if they don't have probable cause. You see what I'm saying? Your children need to know, especially if you have a young black male. But it's not just consolidated to African Americans, because stuff happens all the time. But I'm saying, especially if you have a young black male, they need to know these things. To know how to conduct themselves. The day and age and cell phones, like digital technology, you know, you need to teach them certain things that may mean a lot. Like, if you're being stopped in a public place, have yourself situated to where there's cameras around. Start recording on your own phone. You know what I'm saying? Go live on something if you can, Facebook or whatever. Or recording can be erased. But if you go live, you good. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to go to such measures, but what I am saying is there are certain precautions that they need to know that are within their rights to protect them. Because if a policeman pulls you over, you know what I mean, and you have a regular traffic stop, but you ain't nothing wrong, they don't see no weapon, or they don't see any, you know, any drugs or paraphernalia or something like that, they don't have proper cause to search your vehicle, no matter what's in it. You see what I'm saying? So if you're recording, or they are recording, or someone is recording, and it is shown that they have no proper cause to violate your rights, it don't matter what they find. And like I said, I'm not trying to teach anybody how to break the law. But what I am saying is, no matter what, as a citizen of the United States of America, you have certain rights, and no one has the right to take from you. They don't. So with that being said, talk to your children, y'all. And even you as a person, don't be your own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be your own worst enemy. Because in the report, they're saying that the reason why they searched the vehicle was because of his actions. When he panicked, they saw him stuffing stuff in the bag. That's what prompted them to search the vehicle. You see what I'm saying? Don't be your own worst enemy. And if you're not teaching your children the rights of your state, what they can and cannot do, and how they should react, in the social climate that we're in today, you're doing your child a disservice, and you probably put them in danger. You know what I'm saying? Because me as an individual, I know my rights. If I'm not operating the vehicle, I do not have to disclose to you who I am. I do not have to give you, I don't have to identify myself for what? Why do I have to identify myself if you have done nothing wrong? I'm not operating the vehicle. I don't have to identify myself. It don't matter who I am and where I'm going. I do not have to identify myself to you, sir or ma'am, because I'm not operating the vehicle. You know what I mean? That's in the state that I live in now. I'm not saying what goes on in your state, because your state may be different. You know, each state have their own state laws. But what I'm saying is that even with my weapon, you know, just to be safe, because 9 times out of 10, as an African American male, they would ask, do you have any weapons in the vehicle? So if I'm driving, I would probably take my weapon off my side and put it on the dashboard, make sure they can see this on safety, or take the clip out and lay it out dysfunctionally, break it down where they can see there's nothing in it, for my own safety. You see what I'm saying? Just take it out. All I gotta do is take it off my hip, pop the clip out, break it down, and set it up there on the dashboard and put my hands on. I'm just saying, if it was that type of situation, you know, put my hands not on the steering wheel, because that's close to where the weapon is, but keep my hands up on me like this, or put them out the window if it's that type of situation. You see what I'm saying? If it's a heightened situation. But I would already be prepared to do that, to know how to handle myself with the law. Y'all, if you're not teaching your children, if they're of age, how to handle themselves around the law, you're doing your child a disservice. You really are. And like I said, in this young man's case, I'm not condoning anything he done, but I'm also not judging it. But what I do know for sure that if his parents or someone had the same talk with him, that the way I'm discussing this right now, the young man probably wouldn't be going to jail. Or wouldn't have been in jail that day anyway. You know? Because when you're doing wrong, things catch up with you no matter what you're doing, how you're doing. They come back to you. But what I'm saying that he wouldn't have been in jail with 2 or 3 counts of different, very illicit substances and trying to, what they get him for? Something else about tampering with evidence and being in possession of a firearm while being a felon. You know, that's some heavy stuff. But I just use that as because I read about it as an avenue to get to where I am, to try to let you know. Talk to your children. I keep saying that over and over again in different situations, but you guys, as a parent, you have got to have a communication line with your child. You need to. You don't have to. Or you should want to, I would guess. And try to keep them safe. That is your duty. You know, as like I told you before, to me, parents that don't talk to their children about sex, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not going to go away. Those emotions and feelings are going to come in their body regardless of whether you don't say nothing to them or not. To me, it's better to talk to your child about things that we don't want to talk to them about because we feel like it's robbing their innocence too soon. I just don't believe in that. I don't. I just don't believe in that because I want Poostank to be educated about it. There's many things I can give her while I'm still here. You know what I mean? Once I know she has a clear understanding about things, what her body is, the difference in a boy and a girl, you know, I'm going to talk to her. You know, I am. Because I need her to be aware of her surroundings and how to handle herself in situations. You know, it's better for me to tell them than the world to tell them. Then we told regardless. I said them like I got a bunch of shit running around here, but even my nieces and nephews. But that's the type of family that we always have had. I told you that before. My mother and father was that way. There was no secrets about your body and, you know, things like that in our family. We could talk about anything. I always could. And I'm thankful for that. And that's why that me and production have chose to raise our child, whereas production is more of an introvert about some things. I'm wide open, baby. But we agree on that our child needs to know things in order to know how to handle herself as a young lady, you know? Anyway, y'all, I'm finna go. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I really have. I got a little bit too deep in the conversation. I'm planning on finishing that one. I love you guys so much. I truly do, and I hope you have enjoyed. To my newly Jan, thank you guys so much for being here. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Because you did not have to be here. You could have chose to be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us, and we love you for it. To all my existingly Jan, round and round we go, hey, round and round we go. I love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you guys next time. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. You guys look, always remember that there's always more than one way home. All you seem to do is get there. No, I said all you seem to do. I hope you get there, but all you trying to do is get there, okay? So get there, people. Get there. I love you all. And I'm going to see you guys next time. And if you're not to watch me next time, you have lied to me. And I know you lied. Period. Bye-bye. Woo. Y'all, talk to your children about right or wrong. Tell them how to conduct themselves when they have interaction with the law. It's something that if you do not do it, you're doing your child a disservice. I mean, we don't want our children to be involved in situations like that, but pretty much it's inevitable. I don't know, there's very few people in the world that I know that have sound mind and willing bodies. I mean, sound mind and able bodies that hadn't had some interaction with the police in some kind of way. Whether it be a traffic stop or whatever, you know, sports events or 9 times out of 99.999% of the time, everybody that is alive has had some type of interaction with the law. And like I said, you're doing your child a disservice and really put them in harm if you don't teach them how to conduct themselves. Okay? And as always, anytime Pusang is not in my presence, I'm always praying for her. Pray over your children. Pray with your children. Or like I told you guys, every night, Pusang, regardless of what's going on, when she knows she get, unless she just falls asleep, when she knows she getting ready to go to bed, like her school nights when she knows she got to go to bed to go to school the next day, Pusang is going to come in our room, and she's going to stand there inside that bed and put her hands up, and then me in production, we let her lead the prayer and pray over us for the night. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. These are the type of things, the interactions that is a good way for you to teach your children different things. We taught her this prayer when she was young, and we said it with her over time. We just kept saying it until she got old enough for us to say. Now we started off by we would say the prayer, and then we say, "And God bless." And at first she would name out everybody, but then when she got older, y'all, she got tired of naming out everybody. She would say, "And everybody, amen." It was so cute. I like to fell out the first time she done it. But now she leads the prayer. She's 10 years old now. She says, as a matter of fact, she's altered and changed it. Well, she says another prayer that she picked up from somewhere else. She said it was easier for her to remember something. But she prays over us. She prays over her fathers at night. And when she get through, we all say amen. Same way with the blessing of the food. She says the prayer in our family. She prays about when we're together. If we're eating together, like in the same setting. Or if we get to go out to a restaurant and get the food and we get back, she may be going to go in her room, or we may be going in hours or something. But she says the prayer, and everybody just says amen. You know what I mean? Those things are important. God, sex, police, stuff like that. I think those things, you should be the first person to talk to your children about that. I would definitely want to, or make sure that I was the one that taught my daughter, or we were the ones who taught our child these things, as opposed to allowing the world to. Okay? So anyway, y'all, I'm out. Love you. Bye.